issue number one. What's the issue number one for starting this? We get you for 3.5 hours, right?
No mints on the table.
Yeah. Okay. So whenever I start a group, be it a therapy group or hanging out with my friends, you know, Ellen Dezaniaki, she wrote that book, Homo Aestheticus. She talks a lot about making things special and making things nice and meaningful. And is this group setting, how we have it right now, is it meaningful? Is it special? Yeah, crikey not. Not so much. And so it's always like a metric of health, you know, when people come in and sit in funky places and you know, somebody sits way in the back. Well, there's no real back of this room, but, you know, I think it's more joyful and gives more potential for a healing environment and something that is wonderful. So I think we should get these tables out of the way. So I could have done it before, but I thought, you know, to call attention to it, because it's not as special if we just all sit like this. So we can move the tables back, and let's make a circle as we are chronically bound to do. Hi. Karen? Ashley. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yes, I'm a deviant. I will get in trouble. I don't mind. Let's just move all 4 tables back. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Did you think I wasn't going to come?
No, that you were at the conference, because I am a music therapist intern.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
At CAP?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm done my schooling.
Very cool.
Internship, so
Oh my gosh.
glad to see you.
Wow, that's great. Okay. All right. Good.
Actually, when you don't record something, just turn it off.
Oh.
Turn it back on. That
Okay.
moves everything. Just
Okay. So I'd like to hear everybody's name and kind of what's going on here, and then I want to tell you a little bit about me, and then we'll go from there. So who do we got here?
My name is Dennis. I'm from Canada originally, and I'm studying for a master's in Singapore.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Okay, you're not going to like this. You got the setup, but come on. All right.
There you have it. All right.
There we go, eh? So you're in Singapore right now? Wow. Oh, yeah, no, that's good. You can sit across from me. We can trade chairs. It's good. That's fantastic. And sorry, how you almost done it?
Yeah, I have one more term left.
Wow, fantastic. Cool. Welcome. All right.
And I'm Barb Keith, and I'm the clinical supervisor for addictions at the Aboriginal Wellness Program here in Vancouver.
Wow. Beautiful. Yeah.
Here to first Salvation Army.
Oh, wonderful. How long have you been with the Salvation Army?
4 years.
Oh, that's wonderful. Welcome. Hi.
I'm Karen,
Ooh,
and I also work at the Salvation Army.
cool.
Studied psychotherapy.
Wow. And are you interning there?
I did. I'm done my internship, but I'm just working on the case.
Where did you intern?
Half of the Salvation Army in downtown and Central City.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. Yeah, it's up to my own heart. Okay. Welcome. Hi.
I'm Corey Roach. I'm from Alberta.
Yeah.
I've been here for 33 years.
Wow.
My family was born for
Oh, beautiful. It's wonderful. Welcome. Yeah. Hi. Good. Yeah. From accounting. Okay, that's great. Come on in. Hi. Are you coming? You going? Yeah. If you
Way too intimate.
if you need, right? Somebody walked out already. Yeah. If you need to go or sleep or whatever, that's cool. That's fine. Hi.
My name is Patricia, and I work with seniors who have addictions. I do an outreach program with them.
Wow.
And I'm also recommend studies as a therapist.
Oh, beautiful. Welcome.
I'm Donna, and I'm not a therapist, and I'm here sort of on behalf of my daughter who wants to go into art therapy.
Mm.
That's what my background is in art, not
Wow.
in therapy, but I have and peer counseling types of things. So I just have a general interest in
Yeah.
all of this.
It's wonderful. Welcome.
And I'm Deb, and I'm from Washington State, and I'm a counselor. Did my grad work through Trinity Western University, and actually the reason I'm in this room right now is because of Ashley having encountered him last year at the conference, and that was inspiring. And so I'm kind of excited. I mean, actually, the reason I'm here right this minute is because I was going to go do a very academic thing and listen to another speaker, and I thought, no, you could do this and just enjoy it. So that's why I'm doing this.
That's
just
great.
so I can enjoy it.
Wonderful.
And I don't know, I'm kind of excited to see, maybe there's some place for a different, more of a right brain thing
Well,
in my treatment.
hopefully, that's what we're here for. Wow. Well, we could have people running it here, I'm sure. And you say you're not a therapist, but we're all helpers, and therapists don't have any patent on being a helper. Heck, you're a mom. That's a therapist right there. So that doesn't have anything to do with it. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself, because I think in addressing, does everybody here work with addiction? Most everybody? In addressing addiction, I mean, everybody's, if you look at all the synopses, they're all the same. There's only one thing we're doing here, attempting to increase meaningful interaction with people, and through love and compassion and some good counseling techniques, we can help people let go of what it is that's holding them into addiction, and there's a physiological aspect, and also helping them be inspired to move into new aspects of their life. And you already all know how to do that, whether we're technically a therapist or if we're parents or have helped anybody. I'm sure we've all helped people in tough spots, so that's a beautiful thing. I'm really honored to be amongst people that are committed to helping other people. So welcome. My name is Ashley Benson Tait. Yeah. Often I stick Benson in there because everybody's like, oh, he's a girl, but I'm a guy. It's good times. So a little bit about my background and my education, some of my experiences in music therapy, and then we're going to work on 5 things that I think you can incorporate into your practice as therapists, little nuggets of things that are totally applicable to what you're doing, because music therapists don't have any patent on the use of music. When you're in your car listening to music, that's music therapy. We just get paid for it, so it's all good. Hi. I'm not sure. Is it too late? No, come on, come in. Oh, I couldn't resist. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Mern. Oh, so tell us what you're doing here. What do you do?
What I'm doing here is because it sounds wonderful, music therapy.
Oh.
I don't know much about it.
Oh.
And I work with addiction services in that treatment.
Wonderful. Welcome. Okay. So who here has had the experience of, you're sad or you're bummed out or you're feeling crappy or something, and you had the experience of music. It's kind of like, I don't know, like cleansing or helping or healing or your soul. Anybody know? No, a couple no's, okay. Yeah, I'm kidding. Everybody's yes. Yeah. So that's it. Basically, we can all go home because, you already know how to do it. But there's a couple technical counseling techniques that we can sit in other sessions and learn. There's a couple music therapy techniques that we can learn and we can give away, and it doesn't wreck our job as a music therapist. My education, I started out as a therapist when I was about 5 years old. My mom left, and my dad was really sad, and I kind of grew up really fast. And I did get, amazingly enough, 4 tables. Oh, it's my favorite number. When I was young, I had OCD, really severe OCD. So I did everything 4 times, and I didn't know how to count. All the kids in school, when they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was like, what are you talking about? And they say 10 is an even number. Like, oh, dude, 16's an even number. Talk about, 100. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like 96 is an even number. It's like 64 and 32. So good times. Anyways, that was my coping mechanism. So I haven't had addictions to chemicals, but I have had addictions to a coping mechanism that saved my life, as many people tend to perceive their addictions when they're starting out, until it's not productive for them. So in that sense, at the start, I think addiction is not the best, but it can save people's lives, and people turn away from their fears and their pains to things that help them. So that's where they're turning at the start. But usually, the addictive process is not very productive for people after a while. And so as long as it was productive for me when I was a young kid, I did everything 4 times. If we were in Safeway, like if I was here, I would step on this and I learned how to tap dance, you know, big-a-big-a-big-a-big like that. 4 times on the surface. And if it went over 4, if I couldn't get off this before 4 times, I'd have to go to 16. And heaven forbid, sometimes you're in Safeway and the tile would change and I'm at 64 and I have to take another step. Well, then you're up to 256, so good times. But it helped me through and it helped me learn how to cope. And then after a while, when I realized that I realized what it was, a coping mechanism, when I was about 12. So I did it for about 8 years. And I don't know if you worked with people with OCD, but in addiction, it just takes your whole life. So it took my whole youth. It was okay. It carried me through. So it's fine. Anyways, so I helped my dad a lot because he was really choked up. And I'm sure if we're helpers here, it's, you know, it's not because we've seen everything perfect. You know, we may have seen some stuff that we may want to help with. So I think we can all relate to that in some different ways. And then when I got into band, we get into band. It's like grade 6, right? And the teacher says, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm like, whoa! I was like, oh my God, this is my language, right? So that was it. I mean, it was music all the way for me. And my teachers used to get really choked because, I mean, most kids, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I had done it, you know, millions of times. I think the most times I counted on my wall was like 60,512 at the age of like 6. You know, visualization. Kind of like, you know, like the Tibetan Buddhists in Tibet, and they got the mandalas, you know, I had the big structure in my head. Anyways, good times. But, so we got there. All the music, whenever I see music, it's memorized. So as soon as I see it, my teachers would be choked. Why don't you bring your music to the concert? I'm like, why would you need to? Why do you need to, like, do you look at your feet when you walk? No, you just walk, right? You don't need to look at the music. So it just kind of I was primed, you know. It's good. So, and also with the OCD came a great skill. When I went to music school, I was up in Terrace. Do y'all know Terrace? Or maybe not. It's about a 17-hour drive up the province. And we're troopers. We do it all in one day. We refuse. We're very stubborn, you know. Got it from my dad. Anyways, we learned how to drive, and I came down with my good OCD skills that were solved, but I still had the ability to concentrate for immense periods of times. I mean, you know, kids these days, the TV cuts up your ability to concentrate, but if I want to sit and stare at a corner for 10 hours, I can do that happily. So stick me in a practice room at 6 in the morning for 6 hours a day. Oh my God, I loved it. So that was in my element, and it was really a wonderful, passionate time for me to grow. Music is a very passionate thing and helps us to learn to express ourselves, and it was a wonderful experience. So I did my jazz diploma, performance diploma at Vancouver Community College, which was awesome, incredible. And then I went to UBC and did a degree in classical performance there. And saxophone is my instrument, so I didn't bring it today. But I brought a didge, brought a stereo. And then I went and did the music therapy program, the one that you just finished. So, next time you see Nancy, give her a hug, you know, Liz, Steven, yeah, good stuff. And what's your major instrument? Oh, beautiful. Okay, well, we're going to do some toning, so you can help us out. And who else sings here? Oh, that's great. Good, nice spaced out. Peter. Okay, Peter sings. We'll get you to uncross your arms sometime. Maybe the 3rd hour. It's good. Yeah. And then I did the GIM training. Are you going to take that?
I would love to.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh my gosh. So we'll tell you some stuff, some techniques. Do people use guided imagery here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Do people use music with it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Okay. Great. Fantastic. What kind of music do you use? Enya. Wonderful. Yeah. So music can be a grounding container for the guided imagery process, but it can do many other things. It can be challenging. You know, if you want to have a kick in the butt, well, we have kick in the butt music, and well, music can be anything. So we have all different sorts of very carefully constructed programs of music that will, if somebody's been abused, you know, you don't stick on raucous music. You need something that will support, like an Enya would be fantastic. So I have a beautiful piece of music that we'll try a couple times with imaging in the second half of the session. It's Rosa Midra. Has anybody heard that? Okay. It's by Rafe Vaughan Williams. Oh, it makes me cry just thinking about it. I love it. And it's beautiful, it's rich, it's luscious, and but it brings it up at the end. It's not all in the toilet, you know. It's okay. So, you know, if you have some sadness in you or whatever, it's, you know, you might cry. If you don't want to do it, keep your eyes open and then it's okay. You don't go swimming, right? Don't get wet. It's fine. So yeah, that's good. So then I did the GIM, and then I thought about my life. I was married for a long time, 5 years. 9 years I was married for, and my beautiful wife got very sick. She had leukemia, And 2 years ago, she died. Yeah. So the diagnosis part was brutal. They say, they come in, they're just doing the job of the hospital, probably going to die in about 2 or 3 days. Like, oh, that's heavy stuff, you know? Because you got your dreams for your life, right? You want to have kids, you want to do all these things. So that was brutal. But then we had 5 years of being together, which was the most incredible thing of my entire life. And basically, nobody understood after Heather died. They'd say, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, thank you. And they would cry, okay. But I called my mom, you know, when I told her that Heather died. And I said, hey, Mom, I just want to let you know Heather died. And she said, she actually understands my experience, my viewpoint, you know, because the way I reframe things. She said, that's fantastic. I mean, who could be as audacious to say something like that? But if your perception of death and dying is something beautiful and you believe that there's something gorgeous beyond, and I've seen many deaths, and I've never seen a death that beautiful, I was very lucky to see that. She was, you know, we're all in our hands, you know, this is something cool. But when you go, you know, there's a ship on the harbor, and it's tethered to the dock, you know, maybe you've seen this. And it kind of bobbles around, you know, and it's getting ready to go, that kind of thing. Yeah, I've never seen this before in a person. I've seen people die angry. That's really horrible. And people die even peaceful and even joyful, but not like glowing like this. And her spirit was unhooking. We talk about spirituality here. Her spirit was unhooking from her body. And so, you know, I can tell. I can see all of you in your hands. I can see sadness in your eyes. I can see many, many things, you know. But we're all in them here. But she was unhooking, and it was coming out of her hands and bobbling around in her eyes, and it was incredible. And I thought I knew, you know, as therapists, I mean, we see some horrible stuff. People cutting themselves, a lady with fresh bandages that are still bleeding through, and she comes to me from the hospital because she's been stitched up, you know, and comes for treatment. And that's one thing. And then on the other end, you know, what's the happiest thing you can imagine? Like joyful kids, you know, dancing and playing who have not been hurt or tarnished, that kind of thing. That's gorgeous. And yeah, I thought that was kind of the scope, but then so sad and good. But what Heather showed me, oh my goodness, was way beyond. That was, I mean, she was half here and half in heaven, whatever you want to call it, reincarnated, nothing, whatever you want to give the label to. So the lid of my whole life is blown off. It's all gone. There's no worries. I'm totally fine to die. That's all good. It's relaxed. So I have nothing else to do. I'm done. I'm satisfied with my life, and I feel that the only reason I'm here, I'm just hanging out, is to help other people to do the best that I can. And I ain't perfect, and hopefully we just do the same, you know, with what we have and the time that's left. I'll probably live till about I'm 100 or something like that. Little old granny who knitted a lot. We're almost into the music therapy. You're very patient, but I'd like you to know me a bit, you know? It's meaningful and special. And so anyways, this has been the most special experience of my entire life. After the time that she died, I've missed her for a couple minutes, and I'm open to whatever wants to come. If a Great Depression wants to come and swallow me up, that sounds great, because it's communion with Heather. You know, it's being there with her. So whatever wants to come, I honor it and let it come and let it go. That's fine. But my true and honest experience, and having a couple years go by, absolute joy and just bliss and kind of stuck on peak experience. And, you know, whatever. If it wants to come down, that's fine. I'm not judging it. I'm just telling you my experience. So it's good. And I thought a lot about what I wanted to do. And I thought that, you know, we're all helpers. And I thought, is this the most that I can do, helping people? But it was all one-to-one, basically. So I thought maybe leadership would be good, you know. Lots of friends in the corporate world who said, oh my God, it sucks. Oh my gosh, it sucks. And it's a soul-crunching kind of place. You never want to go there. And so if we're helpers, crikey, you know, where should I go? And I think as a CEO, I could have a profound positive effect on thousands of people. Because if you get a good CEO, it's great. If you get a bad CEO, does anybody know about a corporation? It kind of sucks and the CEO is kind of not so super. You know? But no? No, everything's perfect for you.
Yeah.
Patricia, okay, all right. Other than Patricia, I can tell you, sometimes corporations aren't the best. So anyways, I thought I'd better get some leadership skills, because you can't be a CEO if you don't understand numbers, so I'm just finishing up an MBA in finance. This is why I dress like this, because I just came from work. But anyways, so I'd swing by there, pick it up. Extremely painful, because I don't know about you, but I haven't studied a lot of math. So that's kind of my life in a nutshell. And it's kind of what brought me up to speed. But I still lecture lots and speak at all the universities, that sort of thing. So, associative toning. Tibetan monks talk about toning and putting sound in different parts of your body, different spaces of your body, in your elbow and your arm. And if you're having emotions, they talk about putting shapes and flowers and thoughts and gods in different parts of your body. And every therapeutic language has a word for that. In transactional language, there's language for that, and NLP, there's language for that, and heck, even Alexander technique has language for that. And so, in the field of sound healing, which is a sub branch of music therapy. So when you're in music therapy, it's just like medicine. There's many specializations. Sound healing is using sound specifically to help the body heal. And so in this regard, with addiction, I think what we would be looking at is the sense of being stuck in the pattern that holds them to an addictive process, an addictive experience, be it a chemical or a thought process. So we're going to try a little bit of that today. So does anybody have any pain or tension? It's good to start with something physical. You can expand it with your clients to emotional stuff, but we're all good. Any twitches in your back or anything like that? No.
My shoulders are stiff.
Okay. All right. Don't we all? Okay. So just, scan your body and check out, I dropped a rock on my toe. My toenail basically fell off, so I'd show you, but it's gross. It's growing back, though. Get the hangnail in. Anyways, too much information. But that's where I'll put my sound. So we're going to try a couple techniques, and they're all intention-based. Who here does Reiki? Pranic healing? Yeah, okay. Prayer? Oh, okay. There we go. One hand didn't go up. What?
I don't know if I call it a prayer. More of meditative kind of.
Oh, yeah. Good. Did you go to the Vipassana?
Pardon?
The Vipassana meditation?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Wow. Have you seen the keynotes? Have you looked at their bios? They're huge. That's incredible. So, one technique that is really good is everything in your body kind of has a pitch to it. Whether it really does or not, I don't know. There's many sound healers out there that say it's an E flat for your liver and this and that. I don't really know. There's lots of research to say, but you can look at the research and the evidence is kind of, maybe it's good and maybe it's made up. But the important thing is your intention. And for me, it really seems like if there's something going on in my body, and you can imagine that if a client has something, where are they feeling their pain, where are they holding their issues in their stomach and their heart and in their mind. This is one thing that I like to do, works for my clients, is to find the pitch of the feeling. Who knows if this is the right pitch, but it really seems to work, and you can even hear it in other people if you listen. So if I think about my toe, then I'll show you, and then we'll all try it. It's going to sound crazy, but it's all good. That feels like my toe. Just feels like my toe. Can't explain it, but it does. And you may go up and down until you find the right spot that seems to ring for you. And I think in any intentional healing practice, or in prayer, or in energetic medicine systems, they're using intention to help heal the body. And I think this is, at its base, just an intentional healing mechanism to help stick a sound in a part of the body. So we're going to do a couple of glisses to help you get your voice up and down. It's going to sound real silly, haha. But then we'll try to find the spot in your body, and you sit on that spot. It's kind of like chipping away. You got some ice, and ching, 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 king, kitty, king, king, ching, and then you can work on loosening that up. And it's a powerful meditative technique. So I'll do it once, and then we'll all do it together. We'll do a couple of these gliss things, and then a couple of the rockets, I call them. I don't know. Is there a name for whoop?
Rocket.
Okay. A little kid told me that one because I taught music for like 16 years. Like a little 5-year-old. That's a rocket. So, anyways, I'll do it and then we'll all do it like 3 times. Okay, let's try it. Good. Peter, wait, you're laughing or talking?
No, neither.
Oh, do you hear that beautiful voice, Peter?
The bass.
You have a beautiful voice. You can start here. Oh. 2 more, ready? Let's stand up. There we stand. Here we go. 2 more, here we go, ready? good. Holy. Dude, you got a low voice there. You know, we may be shy, but one thing that we are going to learn is to sing harmonics. Do you know how to sing harmonics?
No.
I'll teach you. It's really easy. One kind is really easy. One more. Good. All right. And you're a voice coach. Coach the rocket one. Okay, go ahead. Oh, you're shy. Okay, okay. And this time, take a big breath and we'll go from low to high. But don't squeeze it when you go up. Just let it relax, let it float up. Don't squeeze it when you go up. Good. Hey, okay, we did the mountain thing. You guys are awesome. You're gonna like give you your money back. You're teaching me here. 2 more of those woo ones. Okay, ready? Now, how are you going to, hi, come on in. All right. How are you going to convince your clients to do this? Hi, that's your problem. See, when they walk into my place, they're expecting something crazy because they're a music therapist, right? Anyways, well, ready? Here we go. All right. Very good. So now we'll do it a bit of a mess. So you're going to have to walk around the room because we'll go crazy if we hear each other's pitches and stuff. Walk around the room and try to find the pitch. And I'm going to come around and listen. It's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes. Just experiment. You know, who's ever been in love? Oh, I hope. Oh, good. Okay, Peter, we got you on something. It's good. Yeah. How do you know? You just, well, you either make it up or you kind of figure it out or you grow into it or that's it, right? You know, that's like this. How do you know that that's the spot? You got to figure it out, right? You all found love, so you can all, this is way easier, right? So scatter around and just experiment, and I'll start real loud so you don't be so shy here. And try to find the spot. I'll come around, and when you got it, just say, I think I got it, and we'll listen. We'll see what happens when you chip away at that and see if you can cause something to shift in you. Okay? Off you go. Stand still. Hi. Okay, sing for me. Yeah. All right. Okay. So then, okay, I can't hear you. Come on, go, guys, go, sing. Try to find that.
Okay.
That's your thing, right?
Okay. I haven't done this since I was 6.
Okay, go ahead. Go, sing it. That's right.
I even forget what to do.
It's okay. Sing high to low.
It seems to feel better, like I'm concentrating on my shoulder, like either really low or really high. one
Yeah.
or the
Try
other.
to find the note. Don't talk. Just sing.
Okay. I can kind of go back and
That's
forth.
right.
Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
seem to hit the middle.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Those are the
Yeah.
spots. It's like
Yeah.
massage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost done here. If you think you got it, put your hand up. I want to come and listen. And I'll be over. Okay, one at a time. Okay, go ahead. Breathe and sing, folks. Come on, let me hear you. That's interesting. Where's that for? You just feeling it? Yeah. Do you know what it's moving?
Right here.
Nice. That's good. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. What's that for? Yeah. Many people, that's good. Yeah. But more. See, it's the thing, right? You don't even have to know what it is. That's the thing.
and
Yeah, yeah,
there's
good.
a
That's
split
right.
there,
That's a
and it's-
massage.
And it's right in here.
Yeah.
And it's starting to go to the higher one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You keep singing it.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Okay, what do you got for me? That's interesting.
Why?
Well, everybody's going together. You're the 9th. Cool. You rock.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Hey. Good. That's great, Peter. Okay. You look for it more. You go like this. You look for it. Where is it? See? All right. Came to you last. Go ahead and do a glisten and try to find it again.
Keep coming back there.
Yeah, okay. It's good. Wait, one more. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's usually where I can come down.
Beautiful. Okay, come on back. Come on back. So, musically, we just formed a chord, which is what happened. So that's, you can read a bunch of spiritual stuff into that and say that's incredible, but also, when babies listen to music, they tune themselves, so we all listen to each other. But whatever the note was, we were actually all singing, well, you sang a 9th, so bravo! First, the piano, does anybody play piano? Yeah, yeah. Okay. You got your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, 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 do. Yeah. So, but the point is, did anybody here not have the feeling? No, who here had the feeling of like, yeah, that's the thing. I don't exactly know what that is, and I don't even know what it's working on, but that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, did not have that? When you were singing and you were searching for a tone, did you feel like you could find the pitch? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So now we'll do it again. We'll all sit a little bit closer. And you're all going to fall into a chord, basically. Unless you're crazy. It's hard to sit.
Okay, here I go.
It's true. If you're singing and breathing, you'll form a chord. Yeah. It's okay, babies know how to do it. It's fine. We all do it together. So pull your chair in a little bit. And so now think about, there's this shirt. It says, I ain't perfect, but I'm so damn close it scares me. I like that shirt. So nobody here is perfect. So then, if we're here to grow and learn and think, man, pull your chair. What are you doing? See, you're a volunteer, but you're my guy. You're here. There we go. So think about something that's in your heart, because this is what we might ask your clients to do, is to find the thing that's in your heart that is finagly for you. And the beautiful thing about music, you don't even have to know what it is. You don't have to say. I mean, when I work with teenage girls with anorexia or have been sexually abused by their parents and sent to me from the Ministry of Children and Family Development, you don't have to sit and say. That's the great thing about music. It can be non-verbal. Right? So maybe even if you don't even want to admit to it for yourself, or it's sitting in your subconscious, or whatever you want to call it, it's sitting there, and you know the feeling of it. You could draw it into color, right? You could sing it in a note. You could see it in the clouds. I mean, there's only one thing. I mean, could somebody tell me if there's more than one thing? It's the thing. I don't know the name of it, but I know the sound of it. So we'll try it again, and this time really think about something that's hurting your heart or something like that, or finagly for you, whatever it is, angry or sad or frustrated, and I'll do it too. And shall we have a go and see if we can see something here? Okay, we're all therapists and a mom. Are you a therapist yet?
No.
And a student. We're all human beings here, so you won't get kicked out if you cry, and please don't kick me out if I cry. So let's try to find a pitch, and we'll be pull in a little bit more. It's helpful. It's lovely. It's lovely. And this is like coming into a relationship. If you can do this with your client, it's a beautiful thing. I'm not sure if this is going to fit in everybody's practice, but it could fit, yeah, when there's trust. So, take a couple breaths, and then I'll start with the gliss thing, and I want everybody to start going with the gliss up and down, and take some deep breaths. And we need some sound. If we're going to make it good for your clients, you have to learn how to make it good here. So when you walk out of here, and you go see your clients, or your patients, or your kids, or whatever, you know what's going on. You're not like, I've never had that experience before. I want us to have a good experience. Okay? So I'll start, and we'll get a little stronger. We'll try to find the thing that's for you. So take a couple breaths, and find the thing that's bugging you. Maybe something's holding you back. Maybe something's actively hurting you. Maybe there's been a tragedy or a regret. But honor your clients and your patients by opening your heart to yourselves with this at this time. And we'll find the spot together that is that sound. We'll just stay with it for a while. I'll start and you all join me. Second, everybody get in the game. You're not all there. Sing and feel what's going on. Don't forget. What's that thing you're accessing? Sing real quiet. Ooh, quieter. Now hum it. Quieter. And as we get stronger, keep humming. As we get stronger, turn up the brightness on that and have a look at that. Get close to that feeling. Louder. And one more louder. Take a big breath. And one more breath just like that. Not everybody remembered to do it. But who remembered, who actually felt and connected with something? It's tough when you're singing, you kind of forget, you know. It's easy to focus. Who actually,
Stayed there the whole time.
beautiful. Yeah, and you did too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This technique has a lot of power, and when you're with your client, if you can encourage them to dig in and feel what they're singing, but it is hard when we're just starting to actually, well, we just met each other, and, you don't just walk up to a beautiful lady and kiss her. That's crazy, you know. It's kind of hard for us dolls to sit here and boom. But it's possible. And with our clients, hopefully we can get to that space. And also, you didn't sign up to do this here today. You want to hear me talk. But, yeah. So we're going to try this 2 more times. I'm going to sing a little quiet and then loud. But never mind if you connected or not. It takes a while to practice connecting and singing at the same time. But holy smokes, did you hear that? Yeah, like who here is a professional musician who gets paid to play music? Yeah, I do. Yeah. But I would pay to hear that. Did you hear that? Yeah. What did you think?
I'm having such a struggle around, and it's similar to what my art therapy clients tell me around their struggle around art.
Yes.
Is that, and I don't have that struggle around art, but
Yeah.
Around music, there's just a lot of things going through my mind about
Yeah.
being told don't sing, you're no good at singing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So I'm really identifying with my art therapy clients.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having the
I
same
think
struggle.
for me, the other side of that is because I have been trained. I have to think of not singing a note or a chord or something like that, but going the opposite suggests being able to let go and
Yeah.
sing
Because of
whatever.
your skills and what you know. Yeah.
It's interesting, I've been doing art therapeutic art methods, since what I do is a little bit different, but it's the same principle. And I literally had to start singing to find another outlet to shift.
Oh, really?
So it's,
well,
so
maybe that's why I'm here then.
it's
Yeah.
really cool.
That's great. So and when you're trying to say, where is your note? When you're by yourself, you'll find your own pitch, and we're here all together when we find our, pitch with each other. We formed a chord. And so who's to say it's the wrong note? I mean, if we're all singing in D major and you're singing in E flat, well, who's to say singing in D is wrong? It's all just intention. And you sink in and you sing the first or the tonic, whatever. Feels good. Let's try it again. And I dare you, Patricia, to sing. Yeah. There's a thing. It's the only thing. When I was young, and before I was like all trained up as a super duper trained person, like we all are here, either because we've had kids, or we've had kids and we have training, or we just have training and no kids. Do you have kids? All right, we're all in the same boat. And I saw somebody with issues, like my mom or my dad, brilliant people. I love them to bits, but they're kind of kids. That's okay. Anyways, I didn't know that somebody could transform, this whole personal transformation thing. When I was a kid, I didn't know that happened. And even as a therapist, when I first started, I didn't know that that thing actually changed from it's this color to it's a brilliant, beautiful, awesome, healthy. So much in our therapy training, it's just well, let's get the person out of the gutter and stand on the street just barely able to stand, But what about having them be absolutely beautiful people? And so it's my greatest joy in life to help people, my clients and everybody I come into contact with, to see people go from what I would have classified when I was young, excuse my French, but when I was young, perceived as losers, write-offs, me included, gimp, no good, they're not going to make it, that sort of thing. I didn't know that those people could step up and actually transform and turn into the cool people. I didn't know that. Does everybody all know that shift is there? Okay. Well, I know now, but I didn't know when I was a kid, right? Anyways, so then when we see people who are hurting or whatever, we can help them with compassion, and they can actually shift it. Well, that's my favorite part. So anyways, and nobody's perfectly one thing or perfectly the other, but when we talk about, having to let go, I've had that thing too, about the music, and talking about, we all, heck, who doesn't have a negative tape running in their head, right? Of some quality or type of you saying you can't sing and all that stuff, right? So then on this level, you're a winner in so many areas, but this tape is a loser tape. It's not productive, right? It's not doing, unless, is it productive for you now?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Okay. But might it be tomorrow?
That
tape?
idea that I can't sing?
Yeah.
I don't think it's useful at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. then I encourage you with your loving friends here that you've just met to try, to see what it's like to let it go. I mean, is anybody going to laugh at Patricia if she makes a mistake? No. Okay, Peter won't. Okay, all right. And is anybody going to laugh at you if you sing like a flat ninth or a tritone? I mean, a bad note?
It's just not a beat.
Yeah.
It takes away from the ability to connect.
Yes, it does. It does. So you find the note of the tape that is running in your head, and you sing that note. That's the color. You can acknowledge that. Let's try it again, and then we'll try it again. It takes a while to sink in, right? If you try this with your clients, it's just one of many, many, many things, and we're spending a lot of time on it, but it's quicker. Swim around. Start out quiet. When I say loud, you get louder. Say louder. If I say quieter, you get quieter. Stop. Stop. Oh, folks, put your hand up if you can think of the thing that bugs you. Don't put your hand up until you don't get it. It takes a while. We're waiting.
The thing that bugs you.
Yeah, something that's hurting your heart. Something that holds you back from growth. Come on, be honest. We're almost there. We're going to try to access it. It's okay. Just keep thinking. It takes a while. And when you know what it is, put your hand up. Keep your hand up. We're still waiting for Dennis here. It's okay.
Oh, I know what it is.
Put your hand up. We're still waiting for Myrna. And you can admit it to yourself. Okay, no, just wait. I got to think about mine too. Keep your hand up. Wait. Almost. Just wait. Just wait a second. Okay, so I'm honest here. You be honest too. Let it sink in with the sound. Don't lose that image. Do your best to hold on. Some people will drop it. Do your best. Here we go. Hold it. Quiet. Oh, oh, hum it. Don't drop it. Hold it. Thank you. That's good. This is the color of what's bugging you. And be stronger. Stronger. And big breath and stronger. Who actually held it? Okay, thank you, that's better. And now the second part, which you have to do the second part. What would it actually be like if you didn't have to do that thing, or that thing wasn't affecting you, or had you moved beyond it? Now, when you got that, put your hand up when you can actually imagine what it would be like to not have that thing plaguing you, or bugging you, or hurting you. Maybe it's not possible, but see if you can imagine. So put your hand up. We'll move on when you put your hand up. And if you don't know what that would look like, imagine what that would look like, as if you could actually see yourself like that in the future. Are you scratching your hands up? Are you scratching or is your hand up? Okay, come on, assign homework here. Homework, think. When you're honestly there, put your hand up. You don't have to do it now. I'm talking about in the future, what would that look like? Dennis, you got it? Put your hand up there, bro. We're almost there. And if you have a block and you're totally stuck, imagine what that would be like. Imagine what it might sound like, as if you actually knew how to get past it. Okay. This sound will be more colorful. This sound will be stronger when it's stronger. It will be quieter when it's quieter. It will be more beautiful. Keep this feeling. This is how we can move beyond. Find the note. Quieter. Humming. Softer. Stronger. Make it brighter in your mind. Breathe. Let this note have hope for you. Stronger. hypothesis is right and there's only one thing, then I'm not crazy, and there was a different sense, not right at the end, but when we're almost there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Did some people sense that? It's fine if you didn't, because I might be crazy.
I kept bumping into it, and then it would just edge off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say you weren't quite there, I wasn't quite there.
Yeah, it's okay. And when you're with a client and you're helping them with all your compassion and love and trust and all that stuff, it's easy to just like sink in doom with you, right? It's harder with the group, and you know, I just can't say everything I perceive. We freak people out that walk out crying, and I'll get a crappy review. So, but that's associative toning with pitch variation. So that's great for physical issues. Have people heard of Brima? Do you know Brima? Well, it's a variant on yoga, and movement therapists use Brima. It's from India. It's ancient, and they do a similar thing, but with movement and sound. So you find what's bugging you, and you move how it hurts, and then you sing, and it's a bunch of things. I'm not qualified to teach it because you can hurt yourself if you do it wrong. Then I've hurt myself and helped myself. So this is a beautiful process that you can try with people, and I suggest you practice it with yourself. In the car, it's lovely to make sound. I kind of never shut up. And yeah.
If you're driving, though, it's better to keep your eyes open, right?
Yeah. Unless everything's everything.
Yeah, then you don't have to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I need a drink of water. So stretch. We'll take just a moment here to walk around and take some deep breaths, and then we'll try our next fun thing. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll take a washroom break, 4 minutes. What? Okay. 3. When's our break? 3:30? Somebody have a schedule?
Yeah.
When do we get to go till before our break?
3, I think.
Okay, 3. Okay. Okay. Did you hear those harmonics I was making? That weird squiggly sound? Yeah. I'll show you. So, Patricia. Hey. Is Dennis coming back?
I lost him in that mess.
Yeah, he didn't sign up for this. Yeah. I'll show you a couple different types because there's immense value in just appreciating the aesthetic sense of sound or touch or healing through color or taste. It's a potent thing. There's intrinsic value in just having experienced what we experienced. I mean, you're in choirs, we know that. It's a beautiful thing. So I'll show you some different styles, and we'll try, I'll teach you the Tuvan Siget style, which is, I already do it. And the reason you don't do it is because, well, you don't speak Chinese, basically. Because our vowel system doesn't really encourage harmonics to pop out. And anyways, so then a couple different types. The Tibetans do a type that constricts their vocal cords, and it's not really good for you unless you know how to constrict your vocal cords in a relaxed manner. It's very strange, but anyways, I'll show you a couple of kinds. So this is one I like. This one I like. So that's nothing special. It's just with your vocal cords. Who sang I see skies Louis Armstrong. He sang like that a lot. Like that. Yeah. Satchmo, that's right.
Isn't there something called throat singing?
Yeah.
From Asia.
Yes.
There was a documentary.
Yes. Genghis Blues.
Is that that's
Yes.
you're doing?
Yeah. You were seeing it. Yeah, I spoke at the premiere when it came and demonstrated the style. So that man, Paul something, he was blind. Have you seen that movie? It's an incredible movie. What's it called again? I just said it. Genghis Blues. It's a Genghis Blues. If you're sitting here, you're a little bit interested in sound, and maybe it's nice. So please go watch Genghis Blues. It's a beautiful movie. It's a blind man. He's a blues singer, and he's listening to the radio, and he hears this cool sound, and he's like, "What is that? How on earth do they make that sound?" And so then he had to learn, and but then they're speaking in Tuvan, and there's no English to Tuvan dictionary. Blind, he reads Braille, right? So then he gets a Braille English to Russian dictionary, Braille, and he learns Russian by reading the dictionary. And then he gets himself, check this out, a Russian Tuvan Braille dictionary and learns how to speak Tuvan. Yeah, I mean, dedication, right? And so then now he knows how to, not fluently, but he knows how to get around. They have a competition every 3 years with all the best throat singers, and they all go. There was a Canadian lady who went just a while ago, cool stuff. And they have like thousands of people, because their whole country in Tuva, it's the geographical center of Asia, just above Mongolia. Most people don't even know about it. It's like postage stamp size. And they sing like that. I think they sing like that because if you know any Chinese, their vowel system, 我喜欢你漂亮的长头发. There's more harmonics in it. Anyway. That is, by the way, I love your long, beautiful hair. My last Chinese girlfriend, Good times. So that was is the is the Tibetan type. Like when those monks come and they all sit and do their chanting. Yeah. Got my bracelet from them. Sandalwood smells good. So that. The other one is Kiriga. I can't even say it. Kirigria. It's in the movie, and that's what Paul Pina, the singer, is famous for. And that's actually using their false chords. I've had many discussions, like, do they actually exist? What is this thing? But yeah, it's just some vocal folds that we have, and they've, taken these Tuvans and stuck them in New York with X-rays and looked at them, and there's like another set down there, just vocal folds underneath your and so you just stick them together and they start flapping. And it's awesome. So when I learned, probably not. If you learn this, I'll give you $100. Well, yeah, I'll give you $100 if you can do it. Because, well, it was really hard. I'd be extremely impressed if you could do it. So then, yeah, anyways, I was learning in my car. And my goal was not to do it. My goal was to try to do it. Because you can't fail at that, can you? Because it's a very weird sound. So I stuck my CD in, and I drive with my car down, and I just 5 minutes, hurt my throat, coughing, spluttering. And did I try? Yes, I tried! Psychologically, it's good for you, right? It's not like I didn't do it. 2 weeks later, it popped out. Anyways, this is what it popped out. So this is right. Hear that? Isn't that weird? So this is my vocal cord. Cool, eh? I know, I love it. Anyways, I like the sound. And you know what? In the Bible they talk about animals and we can all talk to each other. I think it's related to harmonics because whenever I'm out in the wild, I sing, and then all the bears and all the horses and frogs and goats and snakes, not fish so much, but they do this all the time, everybody. Unless they've been in the zoo and they're kind of crazy around people all the time, they all do this thing.
Humans do that a lot to you too?
Yeah, I'm just plain old strange, so generally that's the response. Anyways, that's not the one we'll learn today. Oh yeah! Yeah, it's like you're singing and then you got food in your stomach and you feel like it's a totally different thing. And how are you supposed to know about your psoas muscle, your liver? Not many people can feel that, right? So yeah, the only thing is just try. Just stick a recording on. Just keep trying, because we don't. How do you use your duodenum? I don't know.
Very carefully.
Exactly. But yeah, so I don't know how to teach you that one. Just listen and try. Just try. So it'd be cool for you. But the one that you can learn, I need some water, is Siget, which is the high style, which is. What's this? Yeah. What? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, just say it. Let me hear somebody say it.
Ear.
Yeah.
Ear.
You did it and you did it just now. You just did harmonics. You just sang harmonics, but you're not used to listening to it. So. Here's how you do it. I've been staring at those sandals all day. Aren't they cool?
These are Dr. Scholl's.
Oh, Dr. Scholl's. Cool. Okay.
Fell off the shelf on the bottom.
Our vowels and our consonants don't pop out sounds. We're going to learn this technique, and then we're going to learn a little about energy medicine and the application of harmonics for sound healing. So we're actually going to try a little bit of this on each other, and it's going to be fun. Ear, we'll pop it out and re. Ear. Ear. Did you hear that? It's okay if you didn't, because you're not used to listening for them. I'll do it slower. Ear, nothing. You can't. I can hear. See? It's all there. You're always doing them, but you're just saying it so fast. You gotta, what do they say? Stop and smell the...
Or
Yeah.
coffee.
Stop and smell the coffee.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like coffee.
It's good. It's good. I'll say it again, and then we're all going to try it. If you actually go ear, you're skipping the good part, the juicy part. You got to stop on the way. It's between e and It's See? Cool, eh? So you're all going to try it. We're going to say ear a bunch of times, like 10 times, and you're not going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to both be successful. You're going to be losers and winners and all that. Who cares? Try. Here we go. Ready? Oh, is everybody going to try? Okay. Ka-ching. Okay, here we go. Just say ear. Ear. Yeah, good, great. That's right. All right, stop. And do it again. And Good. All right. And 2 more times. Ready? All right. Was that 2 or was there one more time?
One more.
Forget. Don't want to break my rules. Good. All right, so now you've practiced a little bit. We're going to go around. We're going to try with everybody. Everybody's going to do it. We'll have a little master class. Who wants to start? All right, very good. Thanks for volunteering. Good, Deb.
I did my very own thing, and I tell people I will always choose them if they don't look at me.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's true.
For the record, Deb volunteered herself. No.
No coercion.
Okay. You're just going to say ear like slowly a couple times, and you'll do it, and you'll fail, and you'll do it. Go ahead.
Singing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go. See? Yeah. Some of you are going to be better. Some of you are going to suck. You're going to do whatever. The main thing is...
Close your eyes.
Yeah, good idea. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I don't know, everybody loves you here. Yeah. There's nobody here that I don't love. I love everybody here. I'm not going to force you into the box, so you have to love everybody here, but that's how I honestly feel about you. So it's all good. You said you're going to try, so go ahead and try. Go, Donna. Breathe. Go. Good. Did you hear that at the end? Yeah, popped out. Do it again lower. You're going, ee, go, ee, or ooh, or ooh. Ear. No, yeah, there you go. That's right. Very good. Did you hear it?
Not a-
Did you hear it?
A little, yeah.
Yeah. What? No, 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 no. Ah! Excuse me. Did you hear it, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, don't stick the judgment on it, right? Heck, you did it, right? You know, go up the grouse grind all the time, and people are like, oh, my time sucked. I'm like, dude, you're at the top of a mountain. You just climbed a mountain. Don't, like, slap yourself down, right? Come on. Like, yeah, I did it, right? I mean, like, who here has kids? Yeah, okay. All right, I don't have kids. Okay. You know, like, the first time they walk, you're like, well, you didn't walk very good. You're like, you did! Like, you start crying. Like, they stood up. Like, you just did it, right? Do you know why babies learn language so fast? Faster than the typical adult? Yeah, because they have no judgment. There's all like, all the big camp of people like the neurolinguistics, and they're the blank slate, and you pour the information in and they take it. Yeah, that's true. But they've also proven, they've taken adults and stuck them on a camp and said you have to be uninhibited. I think they did it in Denmark. And then they gave them a new language. And they learned language almost as fast as babies when they forced them and coached them to be not inhibited. Yeah, so I'm picking on you, but heck, who hasn't been inhibited, right? So the main thing is, I think if we are really kind with ourselves and we don't judge ourselves, heck, we're supposed to help other people. Like, we got to hopefully do it the best ourselves, not the best we can. So crikey, I say it to everybody, including me, right? Crikey, whenever there's success, like, that's beautiful, right? Like, when I tried to learn I didn't go, did I do it? No. Did I try? You did it your first time. How many people do you think can do throat singing the first time they do it? Yeah, no, like basically nobody. You just did it, right? So cut it out, guys. Come on. Don't judge yourselves. Be kind. Little baby. Yeah, do it again. That sucked. You walked. Sorry for my rant. I'm sorry, Patricia. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Patricia. Close your eyes. It does help. Good. Do it again. Say the word ear. Do it again. That's right. Did anybody hear them? Yeah. Did anybody not hear them? Just put your hand up if you didn't hear it. It's fine. You're not all professional musicians. Did everybody hear it? Who heard it? Put your hand up. Okay. And who did not hear it? There's nothing to do. That's fine. Okay. You did it. Do it again. Go. Breathe. Beautiful. Did you hear it?
I'm not even sure what I'm listening for.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Did you hear it? Yeah, did you hear it? Oh, that's okay. Listen. Ear, ear, ear. Nothing. Ear. Can you hear that? It's okay if you don't. Okay, yeah.
So is there reverberation? Is that
No, it's a harmonic. It's a higher note. Hi. Yeah, it's a higher note. Good. So you're going to do it again, and it's in between the E and the er. After you're at the er, you're done, because no harmonics come out in the er. So try it again. Close your eyes.
make me do it again?
Well, you can do it twice more if you want. I'm happy to do it twice more. Oh, Patricia, sing all day if you want.
This is it.
There you go. Good, very good. And do it one last time, and this time make it like richer. Like this is shallow. This is ear. So you're doing them. They're just kind of ghosted out. Ear. Like that. More like, like, don't do that, Mom, don't cut that out. Very nasal, right? Like this, right? You can't do it as good because you don't have a big French nose like I do, but more nasal, more rich. E, not E. Sing it. Take a big breath and do your best. And you've already done it. You're already done. But we're just listening. Yeah. Exactly. Go, Patricia. Go. You can do it. Go. Good. That's right. Yeah. Good. Very good. They're in there. And if you want to learn how to do it, you're already doing it right now. And so you said that in the past you had some like blocks around singing and that kind of stuff, the shyness, all that stuff. So if you like the sound, you can totally do it because you are doing it. And it takes a while for you to learn how to hear it yourself, but you're doing it right now. And everybody here has heard you do it. So we'll move on. We can pick on you later. Okay, go. Good. Is there anybody that did not hear the harmonics? Put your hand up if you did not hear. Everybody heard. Did you hear it? Okay, do it again. Because it's nice. You did it your first try. Do it slow. Go. Breathe. Louder. Go. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's very good. So then do you ever sing like in your shower, that kind of thing? Okay. Okay. Just a question. I don't know, for us as like helpers and stuff like that, is it important that we're able to do the things that we're asking our clients to do? Well, I don't know if it is, because like for football coaches or basketball coaches, my gymnastics coach was like very old and brittle and not in the shape that she used to be. She taught me to do incredible things.
But you must have once been able to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, all right. So then this is like the challenge to us if we're shy to step up, right? To let go and practice. I mean, the side effect is your whole life gets better. You know, it's way better. You know, less frustration, right? Less fear, less sadness, less everything, right? You just glow more and people like you and everything's easier. You're a better cooker, you're a better walker, you're a better talker. There's only one thing, as far as I can tell. I haven't found something that's not the thing. Okay. Oh, sorry, one more time. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. Okay, very good. Stand up. Put your feet apart. You know, if you had a client, like what would you say to them? Because this is how you sing. Right. What would you tell them? Oh, okay, okay.
Because I'm a student.
Oh, you're a student. Well, you're a student. What would you tell her?
I would tell her to, what, if like a first time session?
I don't know. You're telling her. You're teaching her how to do harmonics.
I would encourage her to continue on, and you know, if it was private one-on-one, I think she could, you know, let loose. But I think because of the dynamic, maybe it's a little bit restricting, so it's not well. But
Yeah.
just, I guess we're all here to try it, so give it a shot. Go make a fool of yourself.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. Okay. So in NLP, who knows about NLP, like neuro-linguistic programming? Yeah, okay. It kind of says whatever we do physiologically and with our voice, it manifests in your brain and it programs your brain. So if I like sit like this and like if I kind of have my voice more like this, it actually starts to invoke like feelings. Like right here, I can feel like the doubt, like that. I don't like that. Anyways, I'm just letting you know, if you do that, it really invokes stuff, you know, and it's like a loop that carries on and it reinforces itself, you know. I mean, I sit like this. It's all. Sorry. Sorry. It's all open and free, right? So then let go of your hands, put your feet apart. Just go like this a little bit.